The US Marines want to get rid of their scout sniper platoons, and a lot of people are very pissed off about this, and some people say, well, this sort of makes sense. Now, I'm going to try and break this down in a way that makes sense for everybody because this can be a little confusing. Just so we are all aware, the position of a sniper in the Marine Corps is not an actual job. To be more specific, to be a sniper in the Marines is considered a secondary job. Like if you want to be a sniper, you would typically join the Marines as an infantryman or reconnaissance, and then from there you would make it into scout sniper. Now, once you graduate Scout Sniper School, you will be in an infantry battalion and be in your own platoon as a Scout Sniper. Now, there's something out there called the Corps Plans and Policies Operations. They're considered like the big Marine Corps. They're the ones who make the changes in structure of the entire Marine Corps. The biggest complaint they had is that these elite scout sniper platoons, they were not providing enough information and reconnaissance to infantry units. Because what you need to realize is that just because you are a good shot, that doesn't necessarily make you a sniper. A sniper comes with the total package of an elite warrior. You're good at everything. You're a good shot, but you're also good at reconnaissance. It's the art of the sniper. Something else to consider about the Marine Corps, they have to use what they have. They're not the biggest organization, so they have to make sure every single element, especially in the realm of combat, it needs to be super efficient for the rest of the Marine Corps. And so, what the thinking is, let's get rid of this scout sniper mentality and let's just have them be reconnaissance. And again, the thinking is, let's just have in-house reconnaissance units for infantry. So now they don't have to worry about these guys being snipers. What their main job and focus will be is reconnaissance and giving everyone information. You also have to consider this will put less of a workload on infantry units because now they won't really have to focus on reconnaissance. You know, reconnaissance is something that every combat job learns, but to not have to worry about that and only focus on fighting the enemy, this also does help other infantry platoons within the battalion. Now, let's look at the argumentation from the other side. You're taking away freaking scout sniper platoons! Again, let's remember, just because you are a good shot, it doesn't make you a sniper. A scout sniper is the entire package of what it means to be reconnaissance, to be a warrior, and to also be able to implement sniper tactics. Now, this issue was sort of addressed again by the big Marine Corps higher-ups, and they said, hey, units will still have access to sniper rifles and high-performance rifles. But I will give you a real-world example to where the Army sort of tried to do this and they realized you need dedicated snipers for units. Okay, so the US Army has a course called the Long Range Marksmanship course. And what you have to realize is that the US Army has access to a lot of high-precision weapons, such as the M14 Enhanced Battle Rifle. And so the thinking was, let's get the best shot from every squad in a combat job, we'll send them to this school, and now we will have like these mini sniper units within every single platoon. We'll have designated marksmen for every squad. The issue was, you're not a sniper, you're just a good shot with a better weapon. In fact, the program didn't even work out that well. They realized, hey, now that everyone has ACOGs, let's just turn everyone into a good marksman. And I will even say I was designated to go to that course. And look, that doesn't mean that I'm a sniper. It just means I'm an okay shot. We are forgetting the fact that a sniper brings a new element to the battlefield that we need. Now, I will be honest, I am coming from an army and soldier perspective where we are very fortunate to have whatever resource we really want. Whether we need snipers or more weapons, we're good to go. The Marines don't really have that luxury. Now, I want to also be clear, snipers are not like going away in the US Marine Corps, not like where tanks left the Marines. There will still be snipers in the Marines. More specifically in MARSOC and Force Recon, which I know is ironic, and Force Recon is not even considered special operations, but MARSOC is. They already have internal sniper schools, and the US Army also does the same thing where special operations, they have their own internal schools because they have to operate in a special way amongst other Marines or soldiers. So again, to be clear, snipers are not going anywhere. It's the implementation of these sniper-specific platoons that are also known as scout snipers. And there's been a very big outcry from former scout snipers and other special operators who are like, why are you doing this? You're taking away from the eliteness of this unit and taking away from the edge that the Marines can bring to a battlefield. Now, here's my opinion, and I'm sure some of you are not going to like it. In fact, leave your opinion in the comments. I actually side with getting rid of scout snipers, but here's why. I fully submit that these are very elite warriors and they're really good at their job. But when you look at big picture, the Marines have a very low retention rate and they really do work with what they have. I think overall it benefits the entire battalion to have designated reconnaissance, and their only job is reconnaissance. And yes, we can have some snipers in there, but you need to benefit everyone around you. I'm also going to come at this from a morale and practical level. I was a combat engineer in the 101st Airborne, and I will tell you right now, combat units get jealous of other combat units. And if you are in a battalion which has about 5 to 6 companies, if one company stood out as the elite unit and they get to do whatever they want, and you know they're not giving you the best reconnaissance out there, units are going to get annoyed. And look, I am not taking away from how elite scout snipers are. I'm not trying to come off as I'm jealous, but I'm just saying, as a whole and as a unit, you have to work together. It can't just be 95% of the unit goes and does this, 5% trains over here and never has to endure the suck. So that's essentially the story. You have a lot of people pissed off that they're getting rid of scout sniper platoons, and then you have the big Marines who are like, look, it makes sense, we have to look out for everyone. Something else I want to add is that I noticed there's a lot of emotionalism that came from this story. A lot of celebrities/veterans are like, why are we doing this? What's going on? You have to make sure to see both sides of the story. And at the end of the day, the Marine Corps, the Army, doesn't matter. They're going to do what's best for the entire force, not just a platoon of Marine scout snipers.